Set. Let's go. Ready. White 53. Red 18. Hut. Ready. Let's go. Blue 30. Black 18. Black 88.
Welcome to Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium, where this crowd has been in since early in the day, saying you know it, you tell the story, you tell the whole world that this is Bear territory. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field.
Set. Tag. White 29. Hot. Get ready. Hot. Red 54. Red 80. Set. White 53.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things.
Red 18. Here we go. All right. Blue 30. Set. Black 18. Black 88. Set. White 80. White. Blue 22. Set. Blue 80. Let's go. Set. Black 14. Ready? Red 29. White 29. Let's go. Red 54. Red 80.
Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't.
Black 18. Here we go. Hi. Black 88. Get set. Get ready. Hi. Set. Set. White 80. Blue 22. Blue 85. Black 14. Here we go. Red 29. White 29. All right. Set. Set. Hi. Red 54. Hi. Set. Set. Ready. Ready. Set. Let's go. White 53. Red 18. Set. Blue 30. Ready. Hi. Black 18. Black 88. White 80. White 80. Set. Blue 22. Set. Hot. Let's go. Set. Blue 85. Black 14. Red 29. Set.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47, it's first down. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man, it's Moulton. Inside the 40. A huge play there, and they... Get him out of bounds at the 37. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
On the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Snags it quickly on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Lobs it off the back foot. He's got it along the sideline. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Here we go.
So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
All right, let's get it.
And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run and the end.
Here we go.
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one. You flip the field. You change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger!
Ready. Right. Single. Set.
He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it across the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the 2nd half and start making some plays.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Buying some time as he moves left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. 1st down and more. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. steps away. He's going to take off. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to stretch.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's in open space downfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? They're dealing with a second and long. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. They just keep firing. He'll pull it down, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, we know the defensive coordinator's been hard.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to... There he goes! Got enough for the first. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Gonna swing it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Spins away from the defense. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moulton. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are... And the rush will get to him at the 25. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long. Try to convert through the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on first down. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Tigers have moved it inside the 20. On the run, still looking. The screen, he's got wheels. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, great job by this offense, but the work is not done. You knew what you needed when you started this drive. Late in this ball game, time's running out. It's not on your side. I got to find my play, my best 2-point conversion.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moulton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. So Clemson has it first to start overtime. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Clemson! They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Moulton. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Snapped it in the shotgun. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Knotted the game up, and now an extra point wins it. Now, they only need the extra point to win the game, but they'll go for 2. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Throws to the back. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. He's looking to pass. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Moving away from pressure. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime.
It's all about mental toughness. That's impressive there to get the 2-point play, and now you're putting it on your defense. Can they rise up to the occasion, David, make a play and end this thing?
Man, and that's what you're doing. You're trying to get energy from them. You're walking over there to them. Guys, we just need one stop.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Black 88! Set! White 80! Let's go! Set! Set! Blue 22! Hut! Blue 85! Hut! Black 14! Ready? Let's go! Red 29! White 29! Red 54! Red 80! White 53!
Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers taking on the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Great place to start for this offense.
Single.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away. He'll get rid of it. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And
Let's go. Right.
they'll run play action. That's caught. It's Moulton. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now improvising. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Moulton. At the 45 on his way. All by himself down the middle. Slippery. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he...
Let's go. Right. Single.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets the 1st himself. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.